Ohio State beats Washington 24-6. This game was a lot closer than what the final score shows. This was a slow, methodical, grinded out win for Ohio State. Their defense played great. They had 6 sacks. They had several tackles behind the line of scrimmage for losses. They were harassing Damon Williams, who is a really talented quarterback. I think Damon Williams is going to be one of the best quarterbacks in college football by the time the season ends up concluding. And for them to stifle him in this offense the way that they did is a testament to how good of a defensive coordinator Matt Patricia is. I like how Washington wasn't afraid to take chances in this game. When you have the defending national champions in your house, you got to roll the dice. You got to take chances, and you got to throw caution to the wind in order to beat this team. Championship teams, you don't just beat them settling for field goals in the red zone. And you definitely don't beat them attempting awful fake field goals. The issue I feel with Washington in this game is that they were pressing a little bit too hard. They were trying a little bit too hard to force certain things that they should have just let them come. Because their defense, up until, after halftime, they were hanging around. Some of the decisions that they made with the play calling, with the fake field goal, they didn't really have to do. They were in the game. They kind of were trying to outthink the room, and they outsmarted themselves. That fake field goal cost you 3 points. Those 3 points could have changed how you called the game on offense. Could have changed how aggressive you were on defense. And you know how they always talk about depth, how great teams in college football can wear you down because they're just able to rotate more bodies and keep guys more fresh. Well, you saw a clear example of that in this game because in the first half, Washington's defense was outstanding. In the second half, their defense was struggling to get off the field. And you can tell that Ohio State, every possession that they got the ball, they were wearing that Washington front down more and more. And Washington just simply didn't have the bodies nor the depth to keep guys fresh enough in order to get enough key stops to buy their offense a little bit more time to maybe put a touchdown on the board. For the future of Washington, though, they do look like they could be a sleeper team that could steal a playoff spot in the Big Ten. USC, Nebraska, they were viewed as sleeper teams, possible playoff teams in this conference, but now it kind of looks like they're more so 9-win teams. They're not quite ready to be a playoff team. Maybe Washington is. You got Jedd Fisch, who is one of the more underrated and underappreciated head coaches in college football. And if you're a Washington fan, you got a bright future with him if you're able to keep him around, because that Florida job could come open. And Florida looks to be Jedd Fisch's preferred destination where he wants to coach at. It's viewed to be his dream job since he has some Florida ties. So if Billy Napier gets fired, I don't think that Jedd Fisch is going to remain at Washington for too much longer. And it's unfortunate because he's a really good program builder. He's great at recruiting because he doesn't just look at recruiting rankings. He's actually good at evaluating talent. He knows what NFL talent looks like. He knows how to develop it as well. And he just has a good understanding of how you mix both the NFL and college football together to build a good program. And I think eventually Washington will be able to win games like this in the near future, as long as Jedd Fisch stays. But, this one, you were able to show some fight and show that, we're not too far away, but we still have some ways to go